Spinning knobs at 2 a.m. in the glow of the sim. Coffee cold, but the checklist still begins. 8-3-20 dreams in a Cessna world. And ATC just said my cousin's uncurled. Got a TBM screaming through a cloud-painted bruise. While I'm reviewing gear I definitely didn't choose. But the switches feel right and the Max switch sings like a tiny plastic orchestra of expensive things. Community rolling on runway lights. One more string to simulated nights. Someone's asking how do flaps deploy while I'm inverted over to mine. Blue skies paint across the screen. SimFanatic flying through the in-between. Orange whips in the cockpit glow where the digital wins. Always know. Blue skies, hear the Discord cry, gear up as the frames go by. SimFanatic shuffle in the midnight air. We're all just pilots somewhere. Product review with a turbulence grin. This yoke feels heavy, but I think that's a win. Flight sim news breaking mid-final turn, while my landing rate makes the virtual tires burn. Live stream chaos, someone's taxiing backwards. Another viewer just spawned in without fraps, or I try to stay calm, keep it all in control, while a barren victim steals my soul. Patch notes drop like weather fronts. Someone's arguing about realism months, but we're all here for the same loud sound of engines pretending they're breaking the ground. Blue skies paint across the screen. SimFanatic flying through the in-between. Orange whips in the cockpit glow where the digital wins. Always know. Blue skies, hear the Discord cry, gear up as the frames go by. SimFanatic shuffle in the midnight air. We're all just pilots somewhere. And the autopilot says it is disconnected. Right as I discover I never actually connected it, but the chat is laughing and the plane is fine, and somehow I've been flying for like 3.5 hours of time. Blue skies lift off the mundane scene. SimFanatic flying through machine dreams. Orange whips lighting up the flow where the virtual jet streams go. Blue skies let the chaos fly from Iowa fields to a digital sky. SimFanatic shuffle, don't slow down there. We're all just pilots everywhere. Throttle back. Discord chat. One more landing. Yeah, probably that. Blue skies. Spinning globe, cold blue map, pixel clouds, runway town, checklist time. Content. Throttle forward, engines hum. Every checkpoint, here we come.
check. Sim fans, welcome back to another live flight here on SimFanatic channel. Today we are going full Boeing mode, friends. Yes, I said full Boeing mode, and I mean full Boeing mode. Tombstone. We've got the cockpit loaded up. The coffee is hopefully strong enough for Maple to get us through this flight, and we're taking the newly updated iFly 737 MAX8 SP1 version into the sky, friends. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all. Happy Thursday night. I know it's not Wednesday, CP65, but we're still here, Mike. Cheers to you guys. But this isn't just any MAX flight, friends. This tonight we're putting the hardware setup through its paces with a cockpit that is looking more and more like the real thing every day. I'm telling you what. Yes, friends. Those hardware. We're once again showing the new SkyRail modular mounting system from Flight Sim Factory. Cheers to Flight Sim Factory. Donnie, thank you for sending this our way, which gives us a clean Boeing-style setup with the WINCTRL FCU, the EFIS, and the FMC mounted right where they belong, friends. And I'm telling you, it is a delight. Right here, we can see we've got the SkyRail. This mounts right on top of my Boeing. And we got the levers here. The levers, we got the speed brake, we got the flap. All these are from Flight Sim Factory. And I love the fact that this is so easy to snap on to the top of those of you. To the top of those of you? Yeah, it snaps right on your head. No, but friends, this thing snaps right onto your Bravo Throttle Quadrant, and it couldn't be easier. And it's like right up here, front and center. Actually, I'm going to give the overhead. Here we go. Here's the whole thing. This thing is longer than... okay, we'll just leave it at that. This thing is huge, though. I mean, it just mounts right on top of the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle Quadrant, and I do like the controls. I know we have controls from some of the competitors, but I do like these. These are actually like next level quality. I do dig them. And so he got scared. I see that, CP. I got scared. I got scared. Good to see you, CP, and everybody. But we'll get into that in a minute here, but we're going to go ahead and run through what the plan is for tonight, friends. So we got that all set up, and of course, we can't forget the Flight Sim Factory throttle set that I mentioned. We've got realistic throttle levers, flap changes, auto throttle action, and all the little details of being flying these aircraft. So much fun. Basically, the only thing missing from the cockpit is a flight attendant. Wait, Maple? Stop that, Icebird. No, we've got nothing but the flight attendant and ourselves asking if we'd like a chicken or pasta, or, of course, the overhead panel. I need that from... how many of you seen that Rose Fire? Saw that at Flight Sim Expo. That was amazing. Still trying to get him to... I'm still talking to him in bats. I'm trying to get him over here. I'm trying to get the overhead over here. But anyway, that's for another time. Okay, anyway, tonight's route is going to be a fun one, friends. We're departing the amazing as I do the flyover, the iniBuilds Dallas-Fort Worth scenery. It is awesome. You could see it, how well this scenery performs. They actually use the tools of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and they have perfected this thing, and I think it's their best scenery package you could absolutely buy. I mean it. Trust me on this. And we're going to be flying to Indianapolis, showcasing the beautiful KIND scenery. Of course, that's from DominicDesignTeam, I guess. But there's the route underneath. We're going to be departing of 17 right to 23 right. I'm going to be doing the RNAV-Z approach. I'll get into the transition there so you can all get your FMC's program for this Boeing flight, which I'm excited for. We're back in the iFly, as I said, 737 MAX8. Great aircraft, a lot of fun, Eagle Sky. And Eagle Sky says, I mean, it's not like we haven't flown this route before. True. It's been a while, though. Some of you are like mentioned Jacksonville. I think you were one of them, Eagle Sky and Maple. Like, why didn't we fly from DFW to Jacksonville? I don't know, because you guys didn't tell me soon enough. I mean, seriously, come on! What's going on? Anyway. These people. So again, with the scenery, it's a delight, and it's going to give us a great mix of visuals, realism, and of course, plenty of buttons pushing. Because let's be honest, half the fun of flying a Boeing is having 300 switches to touch before we even leave the gate. And you all know I love to touch me buttons and my switches, yes, friends. And as always, thank you all for joining me and the rest of the SimFan family and the crew. Whether you're watching live, catching the replay, or flying along with us, I appreciate every single one of you being part of this community. That's what makes this so much fun. My son actually asked me earlier, he's like, Dad, do you still feel the live streams are fun? I'm like, well, heck yes, son. Of course I think they're fun. I think they're a blast, of course. But sometimes I'm sleepy because I talked to some of my moderators for like 3 hours last night, and you know who you are. Some of them, like myself, won't stop talking. Fortunately, Bats, you weren't one of them. It's a late night. I got to bed at like 12:30 a.m., friends. 12:30. I was dead tired. Still dead tired. So if I don't see as myself, my son said, Dad, you're not seeming like yourself. Like, I know I didn't get that much sleep. But if you guys notice that you're like Big T, my son, and I'm not on my game, give me a break. Give me a break, because it was a hard day at work, too. Shit went on fire, but we got it resolved. My team got it resolved. I didn't do anything but just say, hey, what do you need? And, typical manager. But, friends, good to see you, and appreciate you all being here. And as always, thanks for joining again. So let's go ahead and sit back, grab your favorite beverage or orange whip, make your seatbelts fastened, and let's get to the max and in the air. And before we do that, I'm going to call out those that are in chat here. So first of all, I am SimFanatic. I am your host for tonight's live stream. Appreciate you all being here, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're all a gem. You're an absolute gem. So we've got Bats in the house. Let's give it up to Bats. Bats, how you doing? Let's give it up to Bats. We got Maple Leaf. Golf clap. Nice to see you, Maple. We've also got CP6565. Good to see you, CP. We also have the Grumpy Gamer, Mr. Grumpy. Mr. Grumpy Gamer, I don't know what that was, by the way. Grumpy Gamer, it's good to see you. Eagle Sky Evo, there you are, buddy. Good to see you, my friend. Let's give it up to Eagle Sky. We got Mike A in the house. Mike, so good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Mike. We've got Captain Aviation. Captain Aviation's in the house. Captain Aviation, how you doing? We got Vruden the Great. Vruden is in the house. Good to see you, Vruden. Already called you out, right, Bats? Can't forget Bats. We got TJ Turner. Good to see you, TJ. We've also got Phoenix YTBE. Is it the regular Phoenix, like a Phoenix? Get to you a little bit here, Phoenix. That's what I'm talking about. Matey, it's always good to see Matey. Matey, how you doing? How's FS Hub going, brother? And we've got Tombstone Kid. Let's give it up to Tombstone. Good to see you. Got to see Tombstone at Flight Sim Expo along with the rest of you. A lot of you. It's great to see you all. And then, of course, Sleeveless Joe. Sleeveless, give it up to Sleeveless Joe. Good to see you, Sleeveless. Sleeveless Joe, it sounds like you're probably fairly cold in the winter, I take it. But anyway, Turn and Burn is in the house. Turn and Burn, how's it going? And Tombstone Kid doing the woot-woot. And friends, who do we have flying with us? Who dares to fly with us? TJ Turner's flying with us. You saw the good SimFanatic livery here. Our good friend, Pilot Rick, got this for us with his crew. We do appreciate that, Pilot Rick. Nice livery here. Be sure to join us either in FS Hub or Flight Link. We're going through some exciting things that we're going to get going here. And we're going to see how we can make this as much fun as we can. Snow flying, I don't know. I don't see a lot of people that dare fly with us. So might be there's Maple Leaf over there and Dreamclaw. I can always count on you guys. Good to see you guys. Now, we might not have as many because we are flying on Thursday and we normally fly on Wednesday. So I get that. Probably people are like coming here last night on Wednesday and like, where the hell is Sim and the SimFan family? Yeah, we moved it to tonight. Had stuff going on last night. So here we are, friends. And let's go ahead and get started jumping in to the aircraft here. So we're in the iFly MAX8. And again, this is a new plane. Well, it's not a new plane, but it's SP1. That's a new update. Okay, so we've got the aircraft ready to go rock and roll. And friends, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the overview panel here so you can see everything going. I'll even turn on the rudder here. Actually, I've got the FCU as well, which is kind of cool because you can actually see this. I got it set up so that we can do the programming and whatnot. Icebird757 says the paint scheme looks really good. Thank you, Icebird. I think they did a great job. Turnburn says just picked up the Falcon 50. Oh, that's a great plane, isn't it? And just got an update, by the way, Turn and Burn. You probably saw that. Going to be loading in shortly. Awesome, man. Sleeveless Joe says, good news. I know nothing about the MAX8. Perfect. You came at the right time, Sleeveless Joe. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. Now, I've got the FMC. I love the fact. So one of the things with the, for you, let's see who's getting the 8. Okay, Sleeveless Joe, if you're debating getting the 8 or any of you, They really improved the EFB, and actually, if you go to Navigraph, you can join this to your Navigraph charts, and you can actually import your SimBrief flight. You put your pilot ID in there, and you can send your flight to the FMC. So right over here, you get into the FMC, and it's a breeze. And then send all data, so all the performance data, everything. They make it so easy as compared to before. I really do like how they did the improvement, even just the EFB alone. If this was all they changed for SP1 with the iFly MAX8, I'd be like, good to go. But they did so much more. We're going to get into that a little bit here. But the EFB, definitely improvements. They improved the sound. They improved the flight model. I think the flight model is already good. The performance. Some other things we'll get into. But I do like what they have done. We're going to punt that one down there. Proctus says, hey, Proctus, how you doing, man? It's good to see you, Proc. Let's give it up to Proctus. Yo, sadly, my 64-gig DDR5 RAM broke this week. No kidding. So no working high-end PC. Good thing is, G-Skill has lifetime warranty. RMA was already approved, sending out tomorrow. Dude, really? That's like a nightmare scenario, dude. If you go, I mean, like, that is a nightmare scenario where you're like, I got to go to my secondary PC, and now it's like on a, I don't know, like it's kind of like you lost a leg kind of sort of thing, right? Sorry to hear that, Practice, but hopefully they get you squared away there with your high-end PC there with G-Skill. I'm sure they will. Welcome to the live stream. Let's give it up to Practice. It's good to see you, Proc. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. And so I only use G-Skill. I think that's actually what I have. I have 64 gigs of G-Skill, so don't scare me like that, Proc. I don't need it. My little ticker can't take it, Practice. I can't take it. I can't take any more problems, Mike. Mike says, I'll have to buy a 2024 to fly with you guys, but I'm kind of intimidated by going through all of the controller configs again. Not sure if it'll worth it. Mike, believe me, trust me, dude. 2024 is absolutely worth it because it's going to perform better for you and it's going to look better for you. We will help you with the configurations. We have a support channel on our Discord server. If you haven't checked out Discord, Mike, and I think you have, we will help you with that, buddy. We've helped Johnny Mon build a PC from scratch, dude. He's never built a PC before. And we helped him from start to get the parts to the finish, man. We can help you with your configuration files, all right? I promise you, we will help you. Take the plunge. Do it, buddy. Hanger control is a great control config. There you go. Yeah, you can do that stuff. Practice says, it was 3 years old when I bought the 4090. Oh, yeah, rub it in, Practice. I've got a 4070 Ti Super, okay? So just... what do you have, 32 gig? Can't you find some 32 gig to drop in there? I mean, I'm sure you're going to find some of that DDR5. Okay, anyway, so we are ready for starting these engines, and we're going to rock it back. 9070 XT is a good one, Tombstone Kid, for sure. AMD, yes, my friend. Okay, and where the hell was I? I got to find my JD's checklist. As you know, I love the JD's checklist. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the APU. Let's go ahead and turn the music off for now. And we're gonna go up here. We're gonna do forward 1, and some do aft 1. That's fine, but we're gonna get the fuel going, and then we're gonna do the APU. So we're gonna do 1 click and 2 clicks, and then we're gonna see this APU fire up. One of the things that I will mention about the APU is there's no EGT or exhaust gas temperature, at least not that I found, like you have with the PMDG 737NX models, right? Let be the 600, the 700, the 800, and 900. So you don't really know when it gets full power until you look up above and you see the generator blue lights coming on. Matey says, SimFanatic just got done from flying the B-36 Bonanza turbine, 8 hours from Chicago to California. How was that flight, buddy? Did you get it logged in FS Hub? I hope you got it logged in FS Hub there, matey, because if you did, you're just a heck of a guy there, matey. Appreciate it. Practice says, I took 32 gigs from my wife's PC. Oh. You took it from the missus, huh? Says, I took it from my wife's PC. LOL, you know I have multiple Sims PC around here. Come on, I know, right, buddy? I knew you did, dude. I knew. You're like me. I've got a million of them, right? Although I'm about ready to steal my son's 3070 Ti back because I got a freaking 1080 Practice in my secondary PC, and at this point in time, it sucks. Even for productivity things, even just like moving the windows around anymore. But anyway, you can see the APU is fired up, and we got the blue lights. So we're going to go ahead and set those and get our power from our auxiliary P. Did I say GPU? Our auxiliary power unit. That's the APU, of course. So those are going. Let's get the bleed on. Listen for the air coming in there. Can you feel it? Hold on. Feel it? Gets cooler, doesn't it, back there? hey, you guys, I'm here to please, all right? Engine bleeds are on. AC voltmeter. I almost said voltmeter. Voltmeter. AC APU is on. We got to go ahead and disable the master caution. There we go. In your airline, KG, YY, KTEX, KSAC. Nice. That could be trouble, Tombstone Kid. I think so. Yes. If you steal your memory from your wife's PC, it could be trouble. Proc deserves it. Thanks for the encouragement, Sim. I'll make the switch eventually. Dude, I'm telling you, Mike, you will not be disappointed. Get the 2024. You'll be like, holy crap, why did I wait so long, dude? I promise you. It'll be worth a little bit of pains, and there's a little bit of pains doing the control configs, but it's going to be worth it. You're going to be so happy. I promise you. You will be happy if you make that plunge. Okay, the master caution is disengaged. Altimeter. So if we go over here to our wonderful EFB, and we can go here, and I'm trying to remember where it is. My plane? No, that's not it. Lots of stuff here. Where's the, I can't remember. Is it Navigraph? Maybe it is Navigraph. Where is my, damn it, where is my weather? Weather, I tell you. Maybe it's, oh, performance, there we go. We go real weather. You got to kind of click that right there, and we're just going to say KDFW. And there is our weather friend. So what we're going to do is we're going to program that 29er88. 29er88. Is that a niner? You're talking from a walkie-talkie there, Practice? 29er88. And so we're just going to drop this down to 2988. Now, you'll notice on the left I have the what do they call it? The CD... I can't remember now. The wing control, they got a left and a right. The right one over here, you can't even see it, is for the MAX8. This one's for the 737NG line. Practice says, SimFanatic, no real 737 overhead yet. I think we saw a few at the expo. Got to get the hookup UG review video. Yeah, absolutely. We have definitely got to get that. Did you see that I interviewed Rosefire there? It was Chase from Rosefire, interviewed him, Practice, and anyone else, go and check that out. And I'm hoping that maybe that's enough for me to be like, would you send one over our way so we can look at it and demo it? I'll send it back, I promise. Check's in the mail. Or in this case, the overhead is in the mail, right? I mean, yeah, I don't know if I get away with that. Anyway, probably have to put a credit card deposit down or something. Give us your credit card. Okay, anyway, so we've got all that set. Master caution off. We got the... let's see here. Where am I at? Altimeter set. Initial altitude. Okay, so first off, we have say intentions, friends. We're not using say intentions tonight. Speaking of an interview, we interviewed Brian from Say Intentions. He is the founder and an amazing guy, and we are now partners. Actually, I'm going to send my voice. Can you guys imagine that? Those of you that have Say Intentions having me as a co-pilot? Nah, you probably wouldn't make me as a co-pilot. You'd throw me back in the galley, right? I'd be the guy cleaning the latrine. But anyway, Brian's like, yeah, go ahead, Sim. Send us your voice, and we will do the cabin crew and co-pilot and pilot, and we'll add you to our Say Intentions AI. So that's coming, friends. I know that Oz Flight Simmer, our good friend Oz Flight Simmer, has the sound pack for him. You'll see my ugly bug on there at some point here. I still got to do some audio captures and send them their way, but look for that. And we'll be doing some Say Intentions soon enough, friends. I'm looking forward to that so much. It'll be fun. I'm gonna have to make sure I send him a sound clip of "Eat My Shorts" Oz Flight Simmer or something like that, right? It's because that's what that son of a bugger, always that cheeky bugger, sends me. Okay, anyway, so we are ready for next phase here. So we've got the initial altitude. We're gonna go, and normally it'd be 10,000 feet, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in here, and you're gonna see me plug this in. I think we're at 350. Maple, what do you got? I got 350, I think. No, 330. So we're going to pump this up to 330. And gosh, I love the wind control stuff. Did you guys see the overhead panel for the A320? It made me tingle a little bit. I can't deny it. It made me tingle. I mean, you can take it for whatever that means. You have the 350, nice, Maple. But anyway, really cool. It weighs like more than Maple's head. And it's a very heavy unit. It is Mr. Horseflimmers. Look at that son of a bugger. That cheeky bugger. He's hiding. He's lurking. He says, nope, you eat my shorts. He's always listening, friends. I had no idea he was even there. How you doing, Shane? Good to see you, buddy. Love you, brother. Good to see you. Such a good, lovely chap. Are we going to do this whole podcast thing? Shane, you tell me. It's probably on me. He's going to blame me, friends. He always blames me for swim rates. All right, we got the altitude at 330. Oh, Maple's at 350. Let me double check. So we're going to go over here and look at our performance, and I got 330 here, Maple. So we're going to stick with 330. Mr. Ostflight's, I think he just chastised me. Mum's the word there, Ostflight Simma, mate. Okay, so I just got scolded, by the way. So here, we're going to keep on going. Big Al's playing is in the house. Let's give it up to Big Al. What's up, Big Al? So, SimFanatic, remember, when you brought that 100 to dinner, is that going to happen all over again with this overhead? I sure hope so. And Oz says, hush, child. Okay, Mum's the word. See, I throwing away the key there, Oz. Mr. Shane, you cheeky bugger, you. Oh, just like me to rattle off my mouth. My mouth is my problem there, Shane. You know, just ask Mrs. SimFanatic. She's like, you talk too much. You guys believe that? There's no way I talk too much. I absolutely don't talk too much. T, come here. I told my son's trying to get his game going. T-Bone. T-Bone! Okay, well, I guess he doesn't want to know how to fix the Xbox. But anyway, his game's been crashing. Got NCAA football, and it keeps crashing. He is absolutely my son. He pulled the entire Xbox Series X apart, blew everything out, put it all back together. He bought a new power supply for his buddy to fix his buddy's Xbox. He's a chip off the old block, and I got to be, damn it, I'm so proud of him. He's just like me, and he's persistent. If it doesn't work, he keeps trying. I love that about him. Smart kid, too. Okay, so, I don't know. I lost my place, friends. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, so we got the initial altitude at 330. Heading takeoff runway. We're going to be taking off a runway 17. So if you look over here, that's where we're heading. We're going to go right over here. Can you all see that? We're going to just go ahead and dial this into 170. As you can see here, we'll just dial it in. Dial Shane in, I'll tell you. Eat my shorts. He can eat my shorts. He's always telling me to eat his shorts. Are they flavored? Us? Oh, God, that's terrible. I'm sorry. I just went overboard. I went beyond the... I crossed the line right there, and I apologize, friends. I really did. I'm sorry. Okay, so heading takeoff is 170. Elevator trim. That's already set, I believe. If we look over here and at the iNet ref, and we go to N1 limit and over one more, we can see our trim should be at 545 if you see that. We look down here, we should be at about 5.45, and that looks really close because this is 6, so it should be right in between the two. And what's $18 there, Bats? And I'm sorry, CP, I made you puke. But that looks good. So moving on. All right, elevator trim set. Mach speed, that's going to be V2 speed. So if you look over here, this says 146. We're going to dial the 146 on the IAS right here, that 146. So if you look over here, Zippo right there, 146 is what we're dialing in, 146. Okay. There we go, 146. We are good to go there. I love this wind control stuff. Friends, if you don't have it yet, why are you waiting? It's so awesome. We also interviewed Tony at Flight Sim Expo. We're going to get Shane over to Flight Sim Expo at some point, right, Shane? You're going to be there, or be square. You're a very square dude, so he'll probably be square, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so we've got the IAS Mach speed set. We're going to go up here, go the yaw damper to on, so we're going to turn that light out. Good night. Yaw damper, what did I do? I hit that freaking button. There we go. Yaw damper is on. Fuel pumps all to on. So we're going to hit those fuel pumps. Those lights should go out of the low pressure. And we're going to hit the hydraulics. Those two center ones are going to go out. Us Flight Simmer says, see, this is why I lurk and not chat, because the sim won't ask what my shorts taste like. Exactly. I would guess, Shane, they probably taste like watermelon with a hint of garlic. I don't know. That's terrible. Horrible combination, but it's just kind of what I get from him. Anywho, so we got the hydraulic pump set, the flight altitude. We're going 330. Oh, the one thing I like about the iFly. Shane, do you have the iFly MAX8? Who all has the iFly MAX8? Automatically programmatics. I can't speak. B.A. Fish, my brother from another mother. B.A. Fish, look who's in here. Us Flight Simmer Chain, that cheeky bug is telling me to eat his shorts. You believe that? Eat my shorts, SimFanatic. Is Kangaroo in here? Well, no, Kangaroo's not here. But Vegemite. No, that's terrible, Brent. No Vegemites. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't need no Vegemite, Shane, and I don't need it. Big Al's probably going to talk about the Vegemites, and you're going to start talking about, spiders and crocodiles and great whites and shit. I don't need this stuff to eat me. I just don't. I'm happy and content in the good, safe place of Iowa in the central United States. I don't have to worry about much eating me. Maybe a stray wolf. I don't know, but not many things. Might get hit by a bull, but that's still pretty remote, as much as you guys have snakes and spiders and everything that freaking kills you when they bite you. Yeah, don't need a Vegemite either. That just sounds wrong. Vegemite. Just sounds wrong, Bob. Bob Smith is in the house. Bob, how you doing? Good to see you, Bob. Okay, I get distracted very easily. Squirrel, look! Oh, I look over at chat. Nos is always like, you're horrible about watching chat. We'll see why I don't look at chat, because I always get sidetracked and we can't get up in the air. Anyway, we got the yaw damper set. Fuel pumps are on. Window heat. We got to get the window heat on, so we're going to go right up top here. And we're going to get the 1, 2, 3, 4. That should go green up there. We're going to get to the probes later. Release the probes kind of thing, right? We got the hydraulic pumps on. Flight altitude set. Landing altitude set. Flight directors need to come on. And, in fact, we also have these little hardware switches on this FCU. Very, very cool on the WINCTRL. And so you can see we've got little... these are metal little switches. Watch this. Bloop. Bloop. So we got both of those on. Flight directors are on. And we should be getting closer, Maple. Maple, you know what? You got to relax, dude. You are way too young to be that anxious. Just chill, dude. Just chill. Smell. You ever heard the expression, smell the roses, Maple? Smell the roses, right? Shane, talk to Maple. Tell this youngin' he's just got to, slow it down and enjoy the moment. Everything's just so in a hurry, this young man. Such in a hurry. Damn. Okay, flight directors are going. We got the LNAV and VNAV. We're going to go ahead and get those all set to on. So we're going to go LNAV and VNAV greens across the screen. That's looking good. Moving right along, friends. We got the LNAV, VNAV, auto brake to RTO. I forgot this the other night when I was practicing right down here. RTO, just in case I screw up on takeoff. Ground connections to remove all. So we got to make sure we do that. And so we're going to go down here. And this is actually an improvement too. I love this thing. We're going to take a ground power unit off, and you got to make sure you get your chocks off. So we're going to remove the chocks. We should have our parking brake is on. Good. Oh, God. Thank goodness I checked that there, Brent. Walk down the hill. There you go. Ground connections are off, and parking brake is set. Chocks are removed. And PAX, we're going to go ahead and start what's called GSX. Ever heard of it? It's pretty sweet. So we're going to start GSX right now. GSX is actually a add-on that you can buy, and it has your ground crew. We're going to move this. Uh-oh. Why did I do that? There we go. I'm going to move it over here. And we're going to say prepare for pushback. And this is a good opportunity to grab your orange whip. American Airlines, we'll go ahead with that. We like American Airlines. Good time to grab an orange whip there, Brent. Cheers, governors. Okay, so, see, there he is. She. Oh, God. There she is. She's got the flag. Like the way she moves. All right, here we go. Look at it. I was talking about an animated girl on my Microsoft Flight Simulator, hon. I'm not looking at PRON. Okay. Look at this. The livery is amazing. Is it not? You guys got to join our SimFanatic virtual airline. Somebody type in !sim. Mike says, my next commercial flight would be so much better with a soundboard and a laugh track in the cockpit. I couldn't agree more. I can hook you up. Buddy. All right, Big Al says, yeah, exactly. LOL. All right, we're going to wait for them to get us back. Here we go. Oh, locking gear. It's important, people. There we go. Look at the shape of that wing, Vruden. Where is Vruden? We got to talk shape of the wing, Brent. Will look good on an RC. Yes, Brent. Absolutely. Brent, my brother is... Brent, are you? Have you purchased that A320 yet? My brother is getting a remote control airplane. And Pilot Rick, what's up, brother? It's good to see you, Pilot Rick. By the way, this livery is thanks to Pilot Rick and his crew getting that for our virtual airline. Appreciate it, Rick. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, so now we got the quick edit pushback on map. I like this part. You always got to hit the clear first. But you can zoom out here, and we want to go north because we're going to go 17 right, down to Chinatown. And we're just going to hit that, and we're going to say save. And she's going to say, release the parking brakes, please. So we go down here, and we release the parking brakes. Okay, lady. There we go.
Commencing push.
Commencing push. Here we go. We are ready. Let's go ahead and get our beacon on, anti-collision on. Our packs are going to come off, and we're going to go ground right. And here we go. Let's get this bird going. Listen to that sound. I love these HyperX headphones. You can get them for dirt cheap. They're better than some $200 headsets. Trust me, it's like $40. I don't know if you can still get them at Walmart. Don't get the V3 version. Get the V2. They have a lot better rumble. Here, we listen to this. It's great. $40 for a pair. I mean, like I tell people, don't buy two. I mean, I had several of you buy these HyperX from Walmart. $40. Dirt cheap. Better than some $200 headsets that I've tried. Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get the power or the fuel on. And here we go. Listen to this. Listen to the music.
Please set parking brakes.
Setting parking brake. Okay, lady. Let's go down here and we'll get the parking brake on. There we go.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Listen to this. You wait for that engine to start. And it just kicks. These 737. How many of you flown on the MAX8? It's there we go. Hear that? The sounds on the iFly are amazing. They've improved them, I think, with the SP1. Made them even better. Love this. Trying say intentions. There you go, Maple. Nice. Okay, so I think we have a good engine. Let's go up here. We'll go, once it clicks over to off, we'll go continuous. There we go. Continuous, and let's go ahead and tell them that the engine started. Control shift off F12, and we'll say confirm good engine start.
You can disconnect.
And they'll go ahead and disconnect. Let's go ahead and get the left engine started, and here we go. And you can see it spinning up here. Carlos Jr., what's up? And we got Pharaoh over there. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and light it up. Light it up. Engine coming online. Maple says not the ATC part yet, but the crew and co-pilot. Nice.
Unlocking gear.
I love the sound of these engines. It just, oh man, gives me a feeling like I haven't had since breakfast, I'm telling you, right? Oh, shit! Forgot my camera was there. I got my camera fixed, by the way. It was my cable. It was crashing my PC. Can you believe that? My camera cable was crashing my PC. Okay. Here we go. The Wookiee sound. Guys, I could do a better Wookiee sound than that, but give me a moment. I'll have another orange whip. I'll be right with you. All right, we got that left engine starting up there, powering on. Looking good. By the way, I got a new shirt from my wife. Look at that. It's a Boeing. We'll pretend it's a Boeing. It doesn't actually say Boeing, but we'll take it. Good old Mrs. SimFanatic. She takes care of me. B.A. Fish says, Maple, does say intentions include your inflatable autopilot for your landings? Absolutely, Brent. I think so. That's why he's taking it slow. Jomo 4850, how you doing, buddy? You're the one that said the Wookiee sound. I gotcha. All right, we got that left engine going. Let's go up top here, and we're going to go continuous. We're going to go ahead and get the generators on left and right. We're going to switch this over to Gen 1. And we are almost set, friends, for takeoff. All right, we got that going, looking good. Gen 1 is started. AC voltmeters, Gen 1. APU can come off. We're going to go over here, click that button on the off. APU bleed can come off. Right now, we're going to go off, and we're going to go ahead and get our packs left and right on. Get the breeze going back there. You hear it? There you go. You can thank me later with an orange whip, friends. Packs are on. Probe heat. Release the probes. Just start the probes. Engine and ice. We're not going to worry about flaps, so we're going to set to 5. I've got this lever here for flaps 5, but I actually can only bring it down to about flaps 3. I gotta, like, either it doesn't work with the iFly or I need to calibrate. It's probably I need to calibrate. It's probably my problem. But you can see we got 5 there, and the flaps are coming down. Rudin says, trivia, I lived under this approach to Indianapolis for 14 years. They flew right over my house at about 300 feet. What is Vruden's place? I don't know. I love the shape of that wing, though, Vruden. Did you see the shape? Look at the shape of that wing. I love the shape of that wing. Ailerons are working. Okay, excellent. We are about ready. I know I said this before, but I mean it this time. Taxi lights coming on. Runway turn-off lights don't need to come on yet. We're going to go ahead and do taxi, and we are ready to rumble, friends. We are ready to rumble! Let's do this. I'm going to go to charts. Another thing I love about this, Navigraph charge. You got to love the Navigraph charge. Terminal coming online, and there we are. We're going to go right up here to 17 right, and pretty much straight ahead. All right, parking brake coming off. Parking brake is off, and let's give this some power. Let's do this. Let's check our spoilers. Those are looking good. Excellent. I got my camera fixed, but Maple, you'll be disappointed. No more foot angle. No more foot view, so you'll be happy about that. Good old Maple. Can you hurry up? I am hurrying, Maple. Can you hurry up? Just like a young man coming in for a quickie. I feel so unsatisfied. Maple's always in a hurry, Swerve. What's up, Swerve? Swerve says, what's up? Everybody give a shout out to Swerve in chat. Good to see you, buddy. Look at this. Look at this SimFanatic livery. You know what? I forgot to start flight link. Son of a motherless goat. Oh, well. I'll do it next time, guys. Who just did that low pass by? Look, it's a land speeder. Tombstone Kid says, damn it, I forgot to do flight link. How in the world did I forget flight link? Oh, my goodness. Somebody tell me to do LRM at least. Nobody's told me to do LRM, or I missed it. I'm starting LRM now. At least I can log that, matey. If some of you are wondering, why is that airplane up above Sim? Like, what is his deal? Has he got a VTOL aircraft? Is it some sort of new technology? No, it's just that person doesn't have the iniBuilds KDFW amazing scenery. That's all it is, Mike. Mike says, pretty livery looks like a salmon. I never thought of that. You're right. It does look like a salmon. Oh, that's hilarious. I never even thought about that. I have the iniBuilds scenery. You do, Maple? Are you? That's not you, though. That's TJ Turner. TJ doesn't have it. I don't think you're float, Maple. I think you're fine. I was just saying TJ hasn't forked over the bread to get the DFW scenery, which is fine. To each your own. Big Al says, SimFanatic, your ADHD has kicked in tonight. Absolutely, buddy. Oh, my God. I just hit this thing again. You know, I was telling my wife I should get medicated for that, but then would I be the same? I don't know. She's like, your life would be much better. But I'm like, yeah, but the kids love me. You know, I don't know. ADHD did kick in. Base airport looks better now. Yeah, Eagle, it does. Handcrafted. Handcrafted. All right, we're going to get over here to runway 17 right. Nah, but that's you. Exactly. Oh, that's funny. Oh, shit. That always happens. Damn it all. I got to fix that at some point. I got to fix that. I guess I can turn off the route information, huh? Route, there we go. All right, here we go. Mr. Old's Flight Sim says, I will be going back to AFK mode. Enjoy the flight. Love you all, Sim. Taste my shorts. You cheeky bugger. I love you. I love you, Shane. All right, I love you. Give it up to Shane. Somebody drop in an exclamation AFS. Go give that cheeky bugger some love. Give him some love. He is a dear, dear friend of mine, and he's helped me a lot. He's helped other influencers a lot when they're getting started. Shane, you are the OG, my friend, and I don't mean overgold. I just mean the original OG, man. Appreciate it, brother. Give it up to Shane, friends. Give him some love. He is the OG, Bruden. He is the OG. Love you, Shane. Love you, brother. And let's talk soon about the shh. Taste my shorts. Oh, that sick son of a gun.
Approaching on.
17 right. All right, here we go. 17 right. Let's go ahead and get our parking brakes on. All right, parking brakes are set, and we are about ready, Maple. Hurry up. I can just hear them now in the back of my head. Hurry up. It's like a young little spoiled kid, I tell you. Sometimes I can't take Maple anywhere. Even Flight Sim Expo, you can't take him. Just bitches the whole time. That's not true, actually. All right, parking brake is set. Auto throttle to arm. So one of the things I want to show you, auto throttle to arm. If we go down here, this is the awesome thing about the WINCTRL FCU. You can get this magnetic switch. It holds it up there. You can see it. It's in green. And we are, what did you just call? I think you heard me, Maple. Landing lights, we're going to go to on. Let's go up here. And landing lights to on. 2 clicks. Runway turn-off lights. Taxi light can come off. Wing light is on already. And probe and steady. And I think we're ready there. Taxi lights. Position lights, storm and steady. Transponder to TARA. We're going to go down here. Right here. And that's traffic avoidance system. TARA, that is on. And I think we are almost ready. TFC and clock. Clock to on. Clock is on. The meter's running. Don't come. Never mind. That almost came out bad. Altimeter is already set, and we are ready, friends. Let's do this. Silent cockpit and brakes coming off. And here we go. You guys never thought I'd get there, did you? Never thought I'd get there. I almost read past through AGL. Gotta get my chair situated. All right. Track IR on, looking to the right. Gosh, you guys got to get this thing. Track IR doesn't really cost that much. I think this, the Pro set, I got the additional cordless, so you don't have a wire hanging down your ear. But it works so well. Adds a lot to the immersion. I love it.
On runway on 7.
That, by the way, is sand tension, since I do have it installed. Well, we know you would take off sometime this year. Exactly, Big Al. Exactly, my friend. Look at you guys over there. All right, here we go. And we're going to go straight out and then to the left. All right, so here we go. 40%. Release brakes and toga. Forward pressure on the yoke. Keep that nose centered until we hit 80 knots. 80 knots, release that forward pressure. Let your vertical stabilizer take the directional control. Keep that nose right down the center line. V1, rotate. V2. There we go. Positive rate. You're up. I'm gonna hand fly this puppy just a little bit here. That speed down. We're climbing out. Climb, 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 Eagle. Now we can push that nose down a little bit. Go ahead and put up a notch of flaps. All right, we're going to go ahead and do autopilot command. And what we're going to do is right over here, you can see I'm going to hit the command on. Command A, and we're going to let the autopilot take over. Now we got the auto throttle now engaged, and we're going to go ahead and take out our rest of our flaps. And we're going to look right over here, just make sure that the flaps are going to zero out right there, and there's no LE flaps in transit. Make sure that light goes out. And as long as that goes out, we're good. Okay. And that's as easy as it is, Sleeveless Joe. Is that Cha-Ching GSX? It is. Cha-Ching, you heard that, right? TJ Turner says, careful there with SimFanatic wake turbulence. Exactly, TJ. Or Matey. Sorry, matey. Yes, exactly. Vruden says, I feel surprisingly confident that we're going to make it this time. I don't know why. I know, right? I don't know. Practice makes better. I wouldn't say perfect in my case, Vruden, but nonetheless, we are on our way to Indianapolis over where Vruden lives. Man, I'll tell you what, though. I got to turn that volume down. It is loud. Zounds. So loud. You can hear the cabin crew right now. And look at, I like this too, like the heat blur from the engine. I think they did a good job on that. I love that. And you can hear the cabin crew, so that actually is included too. 45 minutes of talking, 10 minutes of taking off, and he's done. Well, never. Thank you. What you say, Big Al says. What you say? Must be hoot. All right, we are up and away. And we are flying, friends. The SimFanatic Airlines, Virtual Airlines, come and join us. Drop in an exclamation sim. We've got Dream Claw back there, TJ Turner. Tron Drew, how's it going, man? Tron Drew has recently joined us. We got Matey over there. We've got Timmy. And probably some others. Oh, there's Vruden. Vruden's back there. Who else we got? Who's already taken off? There's Maple Leaf. Here we go. Turn and burn. Right there. Got a screenshot of that there, Vruden. Thank you, Big Al. I'm definitely from outside. There you go. Such a beautiful sim. Telling you. I'm at work trying to look busy. Nice, Big Al. Hey, don't you wish you had one of these? Maple doesn't. Look at those lights. Let's see, where are we at? All right, we're above 10,000 feet, so we're going to go ahead and turn the landing lights off. There we go. Landing lights coming off. Runway turn-off lights coming off. Wing light, wheel well, and we'll leave the logo on. And we are airborne, friends. We'll get up to flight level 180 in the U.S. That is transition altitude toward E60. Snowy flying. Yeah, but we're frown on drinking. Oh, that's too bad. Bummer. There's Matey. After our bio whip, we're definitely going to have to do probably a cabin tour and check out the crapper, Big Al. Just because we can. And by the way, I didn't mention this, but we're doing an RNAV-Z approach for runway, what was it? RNAV-Z for runway 23 right. It does look like a salmon. I don't know. It does. Oh, my goodness. I love this plane, though. So much fun. We really should fly it more, honestly. All right, passing flight level 170 for flight level 180. Actually, for flight level 330. Did you try the new Dolphin yet, Sim? I have not. Big Al. It's still on my to-do list, my bucket list, if you will. Have you? Have you tried the Dolphin? All right, we're at passing flight level 180. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. syphilis, STD, syphilis, testing 1, 2, 3, STD. No, that of course means standard pressure, sickos. It's what all it is. It's not what you think. It's standard pressure. There you go, Big Al. I haven't actually done that for a while, Big Al. I just, I don't know what it just came over me, Big Al. I just had to do it. It's been a while. And I did it without even having some of you that enjoy that very much, and I think you all know. There you go, BA Fish. BA Fish actually did the STD for me, the emoji. Thank you for that, Brent. That's awesome. Of course, that stands for 2 standard barometric pressure, and it's different for different countries. In the U.S., it's typically flight level 180. Some countries, it's flight level 5,000. It's crazy. Matey says, SimFanatic, did you know that all my landings on my video was done with a broken Airbus joystick that I am sure no one can handle? Oh, that's not nice. A broken Airbus joystick? Sounds like you need a new joystick there, matey. You need a new joystick, my friend. I think matey's giving me a big hint, like, Sim, send me a new joystick. I think that's what he's saying, right? What do you think, Brent? What do you think, all? I think that's what he's saying. Actually, we should do a hardware giveaway. I might have to check with WINCTRL because their Airbus, I love their Ursa Minor Airbus joystick. Might have to see if they would be willing to partner up and do that, or I'll just do it. But look at this. Look at the shape of that wing. Look at the shape of that wing. All right, and continue to climb up to flight level 330. Needs a better urologist. Oh my gosh. You didn't just say that, did you? You did. You just said that, Brent. Oh my gosh. The horror, people. The horror. Holy cow. If I could hit my, I'm not used to my camera being right here. I got this third camera. It's usually at my feet for Maple, because Maple's like, Sim, could you please point that at your feet and the rudder pedals? He's weird like that. But I'm like, no, I want to show like the controller. I want to show the FCU and all the wing control stuff. I don't know why Maple's into that sort of thing. Oh, Maple, I love you better than my luggage. You know that. See, the problem is, folks, Maple like was so adamant about me shutting my camera off on my rudder pedals because of my feet. So it was really, actually, honestly, his fault that I've given him shit about this about every stream. And Maple, you should learn. You should learn by now that you just don't poke fun at me because I'm the one with the microphone. Seriously, you're not going to win that one. Matey says, why thank you, SimFanatic. I'll take a free joystick. There you go, matey. There you go. You seriously have a broken joystick, huh? Horrible. Horrible. Not right. And you can still land it. I think that's better than most people landing here, especially Maple. Maple, see, the thing is, matey, you could be like Maple, though. Just put it on auto land. That's what he does. Just put it on auto land. It's a piece of cake. That's why Maple wins. Every single landing challenge you see Maple win, he's hit auto land. He just won't admit it. He won't admit it. He just doesn't. I don't know. You all got to talk to him about why he does it. I don't really know why. But, you know, I just kind of come to the conclusion it's something that Maple, you know, it's the way he is. You know, I don't know. I digress. I got to get something. I forgot to do this part. I hope you all hit the like button. I forgot to do this. Hold on. If you haven't hit the like button, people, would you please hit the like button now? Even if you don't like the stream, please. Pretty please. With sugar on top. With, I don't know, something. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All right, now I got an extra one. That last one's for Maple, by the way, because I know he always says no. But no, friends, we would definitely appreciate it if you would smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you're watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you aren't a member or a subscriber. We would appreciate you joining our crazy group, and by crazy I mean I'm crazy. Brent says, see comment above about Maple's inflatable autopilot. There you go. He does have an... you know what, Brent? I wish I could tell you what Maple does with his autopilot. But he swore me to secrecy. So I can't say. All right. I derailed. Maple's like, bruh. All I can say is Maple has an inflatable pilot. Its name is Otto. And for some reason, I've never seen this before. Maybe all of you have seen it. But Maple actually ordered an inflatable autopilot that actually has toes. And I don't know if you've ever seen a inflatable doll that actually has toes. It's pretty disgusting. But like I always say, to each your own. You know, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's got their own thing. To each your own. I'm sorry, Maple. I went too far. Maple says, actually, I'm very professional. Okay. Well, so you say. But I'm going to have to check this out with headquarters. Do you have an inventory sheet, bill of lading perhaps, that says that you're a professional, Maple? I don't know if I believe it. Don't know. We are crossing flight level 280 for flight level 330. Brent says inflation tube, one of... Oh, God. Oh, I can always count on Brent to take it to the next level, Tombstone Kid. God. We have completely derailed. I've actually turned my camera off because that was hilarious. Poor Maple. Can we all just say poor Maple? Here, this is, friends, here is a picture of Maple, and I'm being totally serious. I got this from him, actually. He was building a model plane, and he tried to throw it in the air. It was a young kid, you know, probably about 13. He should have known better, Tombstone Kid. But this is him throwing his model airplane, and he thought it would fly. There's Maple right there. And that happened. He thought... I don't know why he thought that had thrust. I mean, he has a little bit of thrust because his arm, like, right there. I mean, he has a nice throw. But, Maple, that plane's not going to fly. I mean, I get that you were 13 and you probably didn't understand the Bernoulli's principle. You didn't understand the 4 factors of flight, you know, thrust, gravity, drag, and lift. Of course. Right, Brent? Did I get those right? I started that with the threat of making myself sound like an imbecile. Nose heavy, heck yeah. Center of gravity was definitely forward on that one. Yeah. But Maple, we love you more than our luggage. You know this. You know this. We got Vruden the Great back there. And Vruden, you love the shape of my wing, don't you? You love the shape of my wing. I got to get a screenshot of that. It's always good to see Vruden right back there. Vruden is F-14. Do you fly anything different than an F-14, Vruden? Is there anything else you fly, brother? You should start flying the SimFanatic Airlines livery. Get in our VA, buddy. Fly with us. Fly the friendly skies. Right, Ricky Cole? Ricky Cole says, hi, SimFan and chat. It's good to see you. Everybody give Ricky Cole 4061 a hand. Says, hi, SimFan and chat. I bought the A380. What do you think of it? I don't have the A380, buddy. All I have is a fly-by-wire A380. What do you think of it is the question, buddy. What do you think of it, my friend? Good to have you on the channel. Thank you for joining, Ricky. Big Al says, it's not like it's rocket science, right, Sim? Exactly. Exactly. Unless you're talking to my brother, Big Al, because he's actually a rocket scientist. Been trying to type with my toe. Oh, my God. I see a theme coming up here, Maple. Mike says, if I were a pilot, I would prank my co-pilot with an inflatable pilot hooked up to my emergency oxygen. That is perfect. That is even better than the valve of a toe. God. Friends, we have totally derailed. Look, and even Maple says, bruh. You know when Maple says, bruh? It's a normal night. Big Al says, yeah, everything is rocket science to your brother. Yes. Totally is. He is a rocket scientist, friends. He is. All right, we are almost at altitude. You heard that bleep? That means it's almost time for a bio whip, friends. It's almost time for a bio rip. Passing 32,400 for flight level 330. And we are going to take a bio whip. I almost did a Freudian slip. I'm going to go give my Mrs. SimFanatic a kiss and a hug. Do a bio. Don't worry, Maple. I'll remember the bio. And then grab a whip. Big Al says, okay, I'm out of here. Have a great flight, guys and gals. Big Al, thanks for joining. Let's give it up to Big Al. Thanks, Big Al, for joining us. Have a great night. We will catch you on the flippity flip, brother. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we are now at flight level 330. And we will do a cabin tour when we get back. But first, let's look over here. We're going to go to, first of all, I'm going to turn on the camera, the FCU camera. And so we're going to go to legs. If you hit progress here, you're going to see top of descent is at 470 nautical miles at 02330. So if we go up top, and we look at our clock, right here's our clock. UTC time is 1:34, so we essentially have about an hour, 59 minutes, 58 minutes, and 42 seconds to be exact. And so, friends, grab yourselves an orange whip. Don't go anywhere, because we've got a lot left of this stream and a lot more to talk about in this aircraft and the future of stuff that's coming out, whether it's from WINCTRL, WingFlex, and then also Rosefire, even a few other vendors I might want to mention here. But friends, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. And if you leave, I'll know it. All right, friends, we will be right back. Hold on. All right, friends. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for sticking around. We are on our way to Indianapolis from KDFW, from iniBuilds. And Indianapolis is great scenery as well. It's from Dominic Designs. Very good scenery. And so we are going to make our way to Indianapolis, to Bruden's territory, friends. And with that being said, I think it's about time for a cabin tour. What do you all think? Let's go through the door here. Brent Fish says, Mikey, it had a hard time landing on the mini pad. The real CFF is here, friends. Let's give it up to the real CFF. How's it going, buddy? All right, so we got the iFly 737 MAX8. This is the SP1 version. Beautiful aircraft and a lot of fun to fly. It actually is has a great flight model. Great texture work, and look at the SimFanatic Airlines here, and we would love if you would join our virtual airline. Look at this. Again, courtesy of, is Pilot Rick still in the house, Brent? Is Pilot Rick in here? If he is, he might have to do a shout-out. But look, they did the SimFanatic Airlines here. We're in the virtual airlines of SimFanatic here. I love the red seats, by the way. Swanky first class, exactly real CFF. Mike, not Mikey, okay. Pilot Rick, thank you. And Pilot Rick, remind us, brother, who helped make this this livery for our aircraft? I know that one of your partners, and we do appreciate the work that went into this. And I definitely want to give credit where credit is due. We're going to make our way back to the crapper, if you will, friends. Because this plane actually is one of few that actually has a potty. A potty. Don't I sound like a dad? Oh, you have to go to the potty? But like, if we go back here, here's the lavatory, and it looks like it's open. So open sesame, I say. So we're gonna go here to the thing, and there we go, and there's the crapper. All right, and if we go in here, we've got, I mean, very, very few planes have an actual shitter. And if we open this up, there we go. And where's the, push the flush. Here we go, right here. Oop. I'm not hearing it. What? I feel robbed. Turn the volume up. All right, let's try that again. Okay, I kind of heard it. Okay, apparently we need to do a bug report. Make sure they get the toilet fixed. Let's go over to this one. You know, I can kind of hear it, but you can't probably hear it with all the engines around. But there you go. It's better than what Sim calls Maple. Well, that's probably pretty true, Brent. And close that door, and close. Wait. What? There we go. Close that door. Oop, thank you. But anyway, that is the cabin tour. And sorry if it wasn't everything you dreamed it would be, and more. Is this a flight magazine inside the Max? Nice. Mabel says, "Bruh." Zip on up front. There we go. Pilot Rick says he's repositioning the plane for the virtual airline real CFF. There you go. It's a ghost airliner. There you go. Yeah. Well, not if you get, you do GSX. I know a lot of us have GSX, and I definitely love GSX. It's fun. Yeah, I just didn't load the plane with GSX. I probably should have. But those of you that don't have GSX, they did a major improvement on GSX as well. If I launch this here. And so, there's all kinds of goodies and things in here. Maybe once we land, we can show more, even customize airplane. Where you can, there's just so many things that you can do with this thing. It's absolutely insane. I don't know if you can all see that. Maybe you can't see that. Is that coming up on my screen or not? No, it's not. so you can't see it. But anyway, a lot of stuff with GSX. It's pretty sweet. Are we there yet? Not quite yet, CP. I'm getting hungry, though. We got some clouds up ahead, though. Look at this. Getting into some clouds here, CFF and CP. Look at this. We got some clouds coming. Some cloud cover. How many of you have the MAX8? Please post it in chat. How many of you have the MAX8 from iFly? Pilot Rick, you have it. Maple doesn't. I know Brent doesn't have it. Eagle Sky, do you have it? Why is that so damn important? I don't understand. Eagle. It's not really. It's kind of the fun. It's kind of the gag, buddy. It's kind of the gag. Mike says, I must say the clouds look more realistic compared to 2020. Oh, absolutely, Mike. See, I'm telling you, man, get 2024, dude, and it's going to run better for you, I swear. Real CFF says, I think that's the twilight, not clouds. It's kind of a combination of both, I think, buddy. You got some clouds here in the twilight. Sleeveless Joe says, that's a negative. Yeah, Vruden says, I had to bail on the flight. It was too exciting. Vruden, he saw the shape of that wing, and it got him excited. And ladies and gentlemen, he'll be back in 10, 15 minutes tops. He'll be back in 15 minutes tops. Godspeed, Vruden. CFF says, one of these days I'll get it. There you go. Dude, you're not going to regret it, CFF. You will not regret it, man. I'm telling you right now. It's a beautiful plane. I mean, some have asked, do I like it better than the PMDG 737NG? And in some ways, yes. In some ways, no. I mean, and I don't mean to sound like a politician here, but there are things I like better about this plane and things I like better about the PMDG. Maple says, never getting it. Yeah, because Maple doesn't fly Boeing. He just flies Airbus because it's the only thing that has auto land. He needs the auto land to land these big airliners, friends. He can't do it on his own. Oh. Vruden says the paint job is a hot mess. Oh, Vruden, don't be mean. What do you think, guy? I think a lot of you like the paint job. Bob Smith is LOL. Maple says, bruh. Eagle Sky says, base game max is just fine. Don't need any more than it. Oh, really? No, I don't know. I don't know if I agree on that one, Eagle Sky. This is definitely better than the base one. But to each their own. You know, the base is free. Yeah, Maple. Makes me want to bake a tasty salmon. What more do we need? We need the immersion factor. We need the immersion factor. The flight model by itself is better. I find that the built-in aircraft and the default aircraft don't feel as real. Don't feel as real. Oh! I just set my camera, just went slamming into my my throttle. Go play X-Plane if you want real. I do play X-Plane. Not very frequently. Real CFF says, I like the paint job. Looks nice. Thanks, Real CFF. I like the paint job. I don't know. I kind of think that there's maybe a few too many of these chevrons. And, you know, I think maybe if there would be, like, maybe just, like, maybe 2 or 3 in the back. Maybe it's a little bunch in the chevrons, but I still like it. I still like it. Sleeveless Joe says the only default aircraft worth any time at all is a 172. Yeah, that one is good. That one is good. Bruden says, do any of you guys remember that Australian guy that would cook food on the long-haul flights? Who is that, Bruden? Inquiring minds want to know. Like, show us how to cook food. Oh. Was it Oz Flight Simmer? He doesn't cook, does he? I think he cooks, but I think it's like mac and cheese. Mac and cheese and PB&J. That's about as fancy as Oz Flight Simmer gets, right? He's gone now, so I can make fun of him all I want. Taste my shorts. I'll tell you. He's lurking out there, though, I bet. He's lurking, Bruden. I'm trying to remember his name. Okay. Mike says, Salmon Airlines Flight 11 coming in hot. Silver isn't Australian. No, he's not. Silver, mother killer. Where is that son bitch? Where is Silver Killer, Brent? He was really good. You're going to have to figure out who that is, Bruden. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know, Bruden. I love some meat food. Hey, Brent, so by the way, I cooked a pork butt, and it was the best I've ever made. And Mrs. SimFanatic's like, I am so full, I can't eat another bite. Like, I know if my wife eats a ton of pork butt, gotta be careful what I say with you guys in chat. I know that is good. Oh, you did see that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she liked it. T-Bone liked it. Daughter liked it. Mom and Dad liked it. It was good stuff, man. I'm glad you invited the whole family. It's kind of the spur of the moment thing, really, actually. Hey, Brent, if you want to make a trip down to Ankeny tomorrow night, I took the day off. I haven't been on High Trestle Trail and rode my bike yet, so I'm going to go to High Trestle, ride my bike, and I'm going to meet Mom and Dad for lunch or a late lunch. So if you want an excuse to come down to Ankeny, there you go. Probably meet them in either a place called Whistling Donkey or... what's the place? There's Uptown, and then there's one by Uptown that has like really good drinks for dirt cheap. You know, good for the people that like, orange whips. No, because yours is motorized. That's cheating. That's cheating, Brent. That's cheating. Civis Joe says, and a bunch of other things. However, I don't do a lot of shoulders anymore. Is that right? Yeah. I do like ribs, chicken. Love the chicken thighs. Do a little barbecue. That's my this is SimFanatic's favorite thing is chicken thighs. I do a great chicken thigh. Well, I do more than one. I sometimes do 6 thighs, But she loves the chicken thighs. I actually got from a good buddy of mine. They do competition barbecue, friends, and he gave me the recipe. And he swore me to secrecy. He said, he didn't say Sim. He said, Darren, you can't give this to anyone. Not even your closest friends. Not even your brother. And I said, really? And I had somebody actually threaten to beat me up if I didn't give him the recipe. And I held true. Fortunately, there's an 8-year-old. And I could take him. No, but seriously. Damn it. I just hit my mic, my goddamn mic again. Anyway, yeah, it's good stuff, though. Maple did as usual. What the hell? Brent says it does. TSK, she blows up. Mike says, can't beat a good pork butt. Done right? Love me some pulled pork. Yes, friends. Mike, I do too. I mean, you can't beat it, man. It's like cheap meat, and it tastes so damn good, man. Like, pulled pork is just like, you can't beat it for the price. I mean, like, I like brisket. I debated Brent doing a brisket. It's like, but it's going to be at least $100, $80 to $100, where I could get a pork butt and it's like $20, maybe even $18, and it's just as good, if not better, right? I mean, some of you are going to be like, oh my God, SimFanatic, what are you talking about? A brisket is way better than a pork butt. What are you talking about? Oh my gosh. But I'm telling you, Tony Beto, pork butt's good. It's the breakfast of champions, my friend. Let's give it up to Tony Beto dropping in. Says SimFanatic, morning everyone, morning Sim, morning Discord. I'll be in soon. Awesome, Tony. Good to see you, Tony. Icebird's still in the house here. 757 says, I love doing smoked tri-tip. There you go. Smoked sausage sliders and pork belly burnt ends. I love the burnt ends, man. You can't get enough burnt ends, right? Baby backs for Brent. Yeah. You know what, Brent? I often do the baby backs because I love them better than the St. Louis spare ribs. It's just a little too much fat. I'll tell you what, though, right now, Brent, and the rest of you, I can't stand the beef ribs. Beef ribs are disgusting. They're disgusting. They have so much gristle and fat. I don't even care for it, Tron. It's disgusting. But I do love the baby back ribs, Brent. I'm with you on that. Tombstone Kid says, smoke a chuck roast like a brisk. I did that before, actually. True story, Tombstone Kid. There's a recipe I found. If you want a cheap, guys, burnt ends, you can use a chuck roast to do burnt ends. It's amazing, brother. I love it. And Tron Drew says, hi, I was just going to say smoke some chuck roast as well. Nice. Tony Beto says, give me Texas.
I'm going to Southern Soul Barbecue this weekend out at KSSI that you stopped at in your live stream once. I'll post some pics on Discord.
Oh, that's awesome. Let's give it up to the real CFFI. Thanks, brother. Dropping in the $5 dono. Dude, thank you so much. Here's some love. Give him some blue skies. Some orange webs, people, please. Yeah, that's awesome. You're going to have to tell me what you think. You're going to have to tell me. All right, blue skies and orange webs, and I'll even give a few STDs there to our good friend, the real CFF, says, I'm going down to Southern Soul Barbecue this weekend out at KSSI that you stopped at in your live stream once. I'll post some pics in Discord. Can't wait for that. Let's give it up to the real CFF. Not the fake, not the phony, the real deal, the real CFF. Dude, thank you so much for the $5. Let's give it up to real CFF. If you are a member, like Tombstone Kid, drop some emojis. Drop them some blue skies, orange webs. Give them some love, friends. Even if you aren't a member, give them some love. Oh, we've got B.A. Fish's beef ribs. I know you like those, Brent. I don't get it. Tashi Draco is in the house, friends. Watch out if he's driving an 18-wheeler. If he's driving an 18-wheeler, watch for him to stop in the middle of a bridge, and you're going to be flying off the edge of the bridge because Tashi, let's just face it, he doesn't really respect other drivers on the road, does he? He just doesn't. B.A. Fish to see above. Oh, you gotta get the beef ends fresh. Best to use a chainsaw. Really? What? Oh, that sounds horrible. That sounds like blood and gore, Brent. I don't know if I could deal with that. Tombstone Kid says, too rich and meaty, yuck. Baby backs are the way to go. There you go. CP65 says, that was on you as well as for not paying attention. I guess. I'm such a heel. I just don't know, CP. I'm a heel. I am. Look at that plane. Look at that wing. Rudin still here, Tashi? Join this Friday for the Friday Night Shenanigans in American Truck Simulator. Thank you for that plug, Tashi Draco. For those of you that haven't joined our Discord server, you guys are missing out. Definitely drop in an exclamation Discord. Join the Discord server and join the fun tomorrow night with Tashi Draco. Once in a while, I'll drop in, I'll crash your party, but usually I leave you all alone because you don't need more of this voice. That's what I'm saying, right? But definitely join the Friday Night Shenanigans fun. And by the way, the last Saturday of every month, now we've been doing this, we've done it last 2 months, friends. We do a American Truck Simulator convoy, and it is such a blast. It is so much fun. It's probably one of the better streams that we have. And it always gets a lot of views and a lot of likes. We have a new thing that we do now at the end of the stream. We do a cannonball run where we all just like throw caution to the wind, Tashi, don't we? and we go as fast as we freaking can, Wendell. And we drive the trucks as fast as we can, barreling into people. Brent just loved when I crashed and Johnny Mon crashed into me and his truck literally went flying in the air. We have a lot of fun. So look for that on the last Saturday of the month, American Truck Simulator. We would love to have you join us. It's a lot of fun. Everybody give it up to Wendell Sanders 85. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. We're just doing a little flying within the SimFanatic Airlines here. Good to see you, Wendell. Thanks for joining us. Tony Beto says, SimFanatic, you mean Maple goes nuts? We are well behaved. Yes, Maple's really misbehaved. He's pretty bad, yes. Tashi says, hell yeah, fish. Tashi, don't start talking about, what is it, a Vegemite? We're talking real food tonight, Tashi. Take your, we had Oz Flight Simmer in here earlier, and he said taste his shorts. I bet his shorts taste better than a Vegemite, by the way I've heard it. And that's disgusting. How dare you, Tashi, say that? But no, Oz Flight Simmer was in here earlier, and he's like, eat my shorts, SimFanatic, and then it went downhill from there. It really did. It really did. Wendell says, my wife's boyfriend does like to play the game a lot. Awesome. Tron Drew says, dude, I've still never tried ATS. I've got a sim driving rig, just never use it. Maybe I should get that instead of more Microsoft Flight Simulator planes. I don't know, man. That's kind of like 6 to 1, half dozen to the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's hard to like pass up the airplanes for American Truck Simulator, but it is a lot of fun. You should join us. You should join us, Tron. Von Williams says, "Cool wheels, SimFanatic." Thanks, buddy. It is cool wheels, isn't it? Look at the shape of that wing, Vaughn. Look at the shape of that wing. Look at the light textures, like with the strobe flashing there. Oh man, I'm telling you, gives me a feeling I haven't felt since Christmas. BA Fish says, Oz wears Vegemite shorts. That's right. Wendell says, I weigh 800 pounds. Oh, well, I'm not far behind you, Wendell. I'm drinking my orange whips, and I'm trying to catch you, buddy. Tashi Draco says, probably still hungry after eating Oz's shorts. Not much in them. Oh, that's awesome. You tell him, Tashi. That cheeky bugger. The thing I love is, well, I bet it does suck, buddy. But we're here, we're glad you're here, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you, brother. The thing I love about Oz Flight Simmer is, I don't know. There's so many things I love about that guy. It might be his hair. It might be his beady little eyes. It might be his sexy gams. I don't know. There's so many things about Oz Flight Simmer, friends, that we could just like talk about. And but in the end, it might be I don't know. He did invite me once to come and share a hot tub with him, which I just thought was absolutely disgusting. Shorts, it's exactly right, Brent. It's Oz Flight Simmer shorts. I really hope he's listening in right now. Or maybe I'll have to like have him replay this, because we're just all picking on him. And what better time to pick on him when he's not listening? His empty shorts. Oh my. Well, we're all okay because he's not here listening to us, right? We can pick on him all we want. Even you, Maple. Maple, you can pick on him all you want. You won't even get like banned from his channel. He's a great guy, though. I love the guy. We are good friends, by the way. As many friends as I have with all of you, first and foremost, because first and foremost, you're all awesome. And I do mean awesome as in awesome blossom, Tony. Tony says, SimFanatic, he is an easy target and means we don't pick on you. It's he picks on me all the time. You guys do too, so it's all in good fun. We do this in good fun. It's in gentle, fun humor, right? B-Fish says, make it feel like he's as important as Maple. I know, right? Hey, but Brent, you failed on that one because nobody is as important as Maple Leaf. I mean, in Maple's mind, right? Maple's mind. Again, friends, we're talking about Maple Leaf. I see there's 41 of you in here. And so Maple is a kid. I got this from his family. And this is literally him throwing That's him throwing a model airplane he bought. And the sad thing is, he actually thought it was going to fly. I think it was, well, maybe it wasn't 13 there. Maybe were you 9 there? I can't remember what I heard. But he thought it would fly. It didn't. And he's, you know, it's really affected him. You might see it in his comments. You know, he carries it with him. It's a thing. He deals with it. He lives with it. I think he can get through it personally. I always tell him, Maple, you can do this. You know, you can get through it. But, you know, there's always another model airplane, essentially is what I told him. And we'll see if he can pull through. Iceberg 757 says, the Oracle Maple. Exactly, the Oracle Maple. Tashi's like, that video clip is 2 weeks old. That means it's new. That means we can have it for at least another 2 years there, Tashi. Bedrock, how you doing? Bedrock's in the house. He says, you'll see in the comments, he will deny it every time. Isn't that the truth, man? Isn't that the truth? Real CFF says, when will we be landing? Great question. Let's jump on inside. Let's go inside. And if we go down here, and I'll even put the camera on right here, we can see right here, just like it's mapping up onto the virtual cockpit, 185 nautical miles, 0233. So if we look up here and go right, zoom in, 0233, in about 23 minutes, we'll be at top of descent, my friend. Top of descent. You know what? I don't think that camera actually was on it. Here. Hold on. Oh, it locked up. Damn it. At least he's... Wait, nope. Here we go. Oh, we're good. I hit this camera about 1 million times. I like, and it hit the freaking controls there. But we're still good. Did I look like Forrest Gump right there? All right, enough of that. God, you got the bug eyes. Got a drinking problem. I just spilled orange whip all over my shirt. Damn it. Anyway, every time I take Tashi with me to do that. Damn it, Tashi. Did you stop that? And look at the light effects. I love the light effects. Look at the strobes on this thing. Oh, man, it's so beautiful. Brent says, Maple, you'd think Sim didn't like you if he didn't give you so much sheet. Exactly. Tashi says, when he gets older, fish, he will be just like us. No shame at all. Bedrock says, uh-oh, we talked about his model airplane, and now his feelings are hurt. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Tashi strikes again. Aha! Iceberg 757 says, some people say you have a drinking problem, Sam, but you have no problem drinking at all. Isn't that the truth? Oh my gosh. Don't tell Mrs. SimFanatic that. She'll be like, you've digressed. I've actually cut back a lot. You wouldn't believe it if you saw it. I don't cut back that much during live streams, which I really should. Actually, if any time I should cut back is during these moments when I'm live and anybody can see me. That's when I should cut back. But you guys don't see this. I cut back during the week, but then it's like it kind of backfires on me because I'm gonna get with all of you and I'm like, hey, it's a party. Let's light it up. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. And then I kind of go crazy. And then I partake in the, the things that are vices in life, right? We all have them. And it's a work in process for all of us, right? We got to get rid of the vices. You know, I think there's truth in that, Mike, right? Cheers. Cheers, buddy. Tashi says it makes the landing so much more entertaining. Isn't that the truth? Did someone say light it up, Bedrock ass? I don't know. I have a lot of fun with you guys, and it's like I really honestly look forward to these nights all the time. What do you guys think? Do you like Wednesday nights better or Thursday nights better? I mean, it's kind of like 6-1. I think like Wednesday nights is always a good turnout. Thursday nights are a good turnout. I don't know. Sunday, though, over Saturday, I think Sunday's been like even better turnout. Like we've had like 50 concurrent viewers on a Sunday night. Like, there aren't that many influencers. What does that mean, actually, now that I think about it? Okay, no one else is streaming, and then I get more people. I mean, I suck. Huh. I'll have to reflect on that one. But anyway, on Sunday, you know, we definitely have more people that are joining on a Sunday night, and it's a lot of fun. Hell, we got like 4 subscribers, like, right off the bat at the beginning of Sunday night's live stream. And I just think it's just like, nobody's streaming, but people are just like, I just had a big meal, Sunday dinner. I'm going to go see what this SimFanatic weirdo is about, you know what I'm saying? They get a dose and then you never come back, Maple. You're not going to reflect on it. You got that right. Oh, Britt, you looked for the stream last night? I know, that's a problem, right? I think some people are like, they jump on, they're like, where the hell is Sim at? Where's everybody at? You gotta watch closely with me, man, because we typically, as you say, Brent, we stream on Wednesday night for these commercial flights, and then Saturday we do GA. But we've been kind of mixing it up lately. But we've actually had quite a few new people join. But I apologize for those of you that are regulars, and I catch off guard. Should I turn the lights up on this thing? Because it's dark. What do you guys think? Should I turn the lights up? Like, make it daylight? Tri-light? I don't know. You guys let me know in chat. Somebody tell me, do we just leave it dark, or do we bring the sun back? What time do salmon spawn? I don't know. Night or day? It's a good question. Lights, baby, says Mike. All right, we got it. That looks so bright. Oh my gosh. Everybody's pupils are like closing in. Let's maybe do like twilight. That's too bright. Oh, look at that. Tron Drew right there. I'm going to get a screenshot. I'm going to post that in Discord right now. Tron, go to Discord right now. I'm posting that flight with us, brother, together. I'm actually going to post that in our Discord server right now in the multimedia section. Here we go. Multimedia posts. Oh, Eagle Sky's already posted. 809. There we go. Nice. There you go. I just posted it there, Tron. Go check it out. TJ says, how is it too bright? You have sunglasses. Isn't that you called me out, brother. You called me out. Hey, Captain Audi's in the house. Let's give it up to Captain Audi. The guy that really knows the definition of auto land at the Airbus. How's it going, Captain Audi? Cheers, brother. Captain Audi, I was referring to you earlier in the stream, by the way. You're the one that kept me up all night long last night. And by the way, it's not of the sexual nature, I assure you, friends. 3 hours, Captain Audi. And I blame you. I blame you. Better late than never. True. Captain Audi says, cheers, what is Autoland? I remember it in another way around. Yeah, well, you know. So I got to tell everybody a true story here. So, like, Captain Audi's like, Sim, I want to talk to you. Just 15 minutes. Okay, it's like a Tuesday night. I got to work. He's got to work. Oh, yeah, Captain Audi, it's coming. He's like, no, Sim, come on. I want to talk, but it'll take 15 minutes. What was it, Captain Audi? I get on with you, and an hour and a half later, we wrap it up. Hour and a half. So what I got to do is just like, I got to think in Captain Howdy's terms of like, okay, 1 minute equals, and I got a formula. So like if 15 minutes equal an hour and a half, that's a multiplier of what, 10, right? 10, hour and a half, 150 minutes. Yeah, so 150 minutes. So what I should have thought is like, okay, if we're going to be on for just an hour and a half times 10, 90 minutes, it's 900 minutes. You know, the math, it's scary. It's very scary. Sounds like a phone call with Dad. I know, right, Brent? I'm just giving him shit, ladies and gentlemen. LOL, I enjoy talking to my friends. I enjoy talking with you, buddy. You know, I'm just giving you shit. It was a good conversation. It was a conversation we needed to have. And, no, and I'm just as guilty, Captain Howdy. I think that's the problem, is you like to talk, and apparently I like to talk, if you guys can believe that or not. I don't, probably surprises many of you that know me, that I like to talk. I don't normally, I'm kind of a quiet person, a little shy, don't say much. I'm at a loss of words many times, and yeah, that's complete bullshit. That isn't true, Tashi, is it? I want to see you do an Autoland now, Sim. The hand ringing over this set should be fun to watch. There you go. I can't do Autoland. I don't even know how to do Autoland. How sad is that? I honestly don't, Rick. Bedrock, Captain Audi. I can't. I mean, if I was flying the Airbus right now, this is sad. I have no idea how to do an Autoland. So if anyone accuses me of like, Sim, you did an Autoland there. You landed it really soft and everything. I have no idea how to do an Autoland. I don't. Flipping 3 switches takes 45 minutes to start up. Yeah. Captain Howdy says, at the expo, I think we can keep each other up all night long. Wait. Oh, God. There, this is for you, Captain Howdy. Crash and burn math, right? Oh, yes, Captain Howdy. It's like Johnny Mon. I hung out with Johnny Mon, Captain Howdy. Brent knows this, at Las Vegas. God, wasn't that a fun time? He's a great guy, though. Hell of a guy, by the way. And we drank. I grabbed a 6-pack. What did we have? We had like a 6-pack of Hi-Li or something like that. And we just sat and shot the shit. And I actually, for those of you that are members of the channel, you can actually go back and watch that. Brent, you did that. And I did a members-only stream. I don't do enough of the members-only, by the way. And I apologize. But we just hung out, and I had the tape rolling, so to speak, for the members only at Las Vegas. And we just hung out at Johnny's room and drank beer and had a chat. And it was like those that were members could join us. And it was a fun night. And guess what? Where is Flight Sim Expo 2027, friends? Where is it? Where is it going to be? Everybody knows it's going to be in Vegas, right? So we'll be back in Vegas. Flight Sim Expo 2027. Brent, are you going to be there? Captain Howdy, are you going to be there? Tashi, no, you won't. Maple, you'll be washing your shorts. But I think some of you will be there. How about you, CP65? Maybe. Sim could talk in a vacuum. Probably true. I won't deny that, Tashi. True. I probably could. CP says no. Well, that's depressing. All right, we're 76 nautical miles from top of descent, so we're going to go ahead and get our plane prepped for landing here. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on our FCU, And if we look over to the right here, what we're going to do is we're going to just get this thing programmed. And so the first thing we're going to do is init ref. And we're going to do 40 degrees flaps bruh, as Maple would say. So we're going to hit the RSK 4 to get that plugged into our scratch pad right here. And then we're going to hit RSK, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and then 4. So we got 40 degrees of flaps at 143. That's set. We don't need to plug in any kind of nav frequency because we're doing the RNAV approach. And so really that's it. But what I do need to do is check what our intercept is for the RNAV approach. So let me do that. You can't see this right now, but I'm going to take a look at my Navigraph charts. And if I look at the RNAV Z, it looks like we're going to intercept it at 2600. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, scroll over, and we're going to set the altitude to 2600 feet. So we're going to go ahead and do 2600 on this. And notice it's not going to start descending. We're just going to drop that down to 2600. And then what I love about the Boeing aircraft is once we hit our top of descent, it's just going to automatically start descending to, we'll get that plugged in to 2600 like you have there. And so that's it, friends. So we're going to continue on our course, and we'll be ready to descend at 2600 feet from flight level 330. Tashi Draco says, I am going sim. Use short-term memory is a shocker. Do you know, Tashi, like I have to remember so many people. My short-term memory is a shocker. You're not going, Tashi. Don't give me that crap. You're not going. I know better than that. Captain Audi says, I'll be there, and Tashi will be there too. No, you guys are pulling my leg. Maple Leaf says, I might go. I have a job now, so I have to save up for it. There you go, Maple. Actually, I have a very short-term memory, Tashi. I think it goes with my ADHD. Somebody mentioned earlier, you guys figured me out. Mustang 302, how's it going, Mustang 302? Good to see you. Mustang 302 says, good evening, everyone. Good to see you. Mustang 302, good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you, brother. Guys and gals, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, if you would be so kind, please remember to do that. It gets us out there, and we pull in more crazy folks like us into our community, and it's a great community, and we just love getting out there because we bring our family together, and it absolutely is a family, right, Mustang? We know this. Oh, look at Captain Howdy's giving me instructions. To do an auto land in the Airbus, the ILS needs to be able to do a CAT-3 landing, then arm both autopilot 1 and 2. Upon touchdown, put the throttles in reverse. Thank you, Captain Howdy. You know what? I don't want to do auto land. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm going to land this sucker the way I'm going to land it. It's going to be hand flown. But I appreciate it, Captain Howdy. Thank you, nonetheless. Hey, we got Caritio Kid. It says, hello, it's my first time seeing it. Welcome. Let's give a handout to Caritio Kid. Welcome, Caritio Kid. Thanks for joining the live stream tonight. Obviously, already a subscriber. We appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We appreciate you being here, and all of you. You'll screw it up anyway. Exactly, Tashi. Well, you know that. I'm kind of like you, Tashi, but instead of being in a semi, I'm in a plane. The only thing is, in a plane, I can't stop in the middle of the air, unless I hit pause brake, of course. I mean, that's what I'm saying. By the way, Tashi, if you come and join us on the last Saturday of every month, we are now doing the American Truck Simulator. I know I said this before, but I'm going to say it again, because why not? We do the American Truck Simulator, and we do a convoy, and Tashi likes to stop in the frickin' middle of the road. He even did that to Johnny Monbrand, believe it or not, you know, and I mean, I've done it, but Tashi just doesn't really know proper etiquette for driving a semi. You don't stop in the middle of the road. You don't stop in the middle of a bridge, Tashi. I'm sorry. Maybe you do that in Australia, okay? But here in the States, Tashi, we have something that's called consideration for our fellow drivers. We don't stop in the middle of the freaking road. We don't stop in the middle of a bridge and have our fellow truckers dive bomb off the side of the bridge and crash, okay? I'm just saying. Horatio Kid says it may be difficult to pronounce because it's Japanese. Hey man, we appreciate being here. Welcome, brother. We got our friends from all over the world. Tashi Dracos from Australia. We got Kuroshio, right? I pronounced that right, I think. From Japan, we've got our Philippine brothers and sisters. We've got our European friends. We've got Brett Plays from the United Kingdom. And then us Americans. We've got our South Americans. We've got our Russian friends. We've got our African friends. We've got everybody all across the globe. And that's what I love about this channel, because we come together, no matter how many differences we have across the world. We'll leave it to the politicians. You know what? And you know what? I think it would be a better place if everybody would just come and flight sim. I think it would be. Brett is from Tasmania. Oh, he's from Tasmania. I'm sorry, babe. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's from Australia as well. We have a lot of Aussie friends here, don't we, Maple? A lot of Aussie friends that come here. It's but we have it's Two-Toe Murphy. Two-Toe Murphy. He's from the United Kingdom, along with our friend Allison Murphy. Or Allison Johnson. I called her Allison Murphy. They're not married, right? Maple? No. They're friends. They haven't tied the knot. But our good friend Two-Toe Murphy from the United Kingdom. Our friend Allison Johnson. We even have our friend, how many of you know Q8 Pilot? Q8 Pilot, anybody, does that ring a bell for anyone? Q8 Pilot, Sam? Amazing friend. I love that guy as well. A good friend, Osflight Simulator from Australia, of course. Not Australia, Tasmania. There is a difference, really? Is there? It's on the same continent, isn't it? Or am I? Did I just give myself up there, Tashi? And my geography is bad. It's got to be close at least. Give me that, right? Oh gosh, I just gave myself up of how little I know. And Maple didn't do OMG, did OML. What is that? Oh my Lima? Here we go. Here, this is for Phoenix. This is for Phoenix. Where did Phoenix go? Where the hell is Phoenix? Oh my Lord. Okay, got you. I like Oh my Lima. Don't take the Lord's name in vain, Maple. There we go. CP's doing. Oh, there's Bats. Runway 23 right is it. Yep, that's it, Bats. And I think we're already descending. Let's see. Nope, not quite yet, but we're close. We're close, Bats. We're very, very close. I can feel it in my pants. Why haven't we started descending, by the way? The flop is this happy horse crap. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Top of descent. It just passed right there. There's top of descent. Look at the throttles going back. Even Maple couldn't pull those back that gracefully. There we go. Okay, so we started our descent, and if we look right down here, we can see that is our vertical descent, about 2,000, 3,000 feet per minute. That's in minutes. $2060 is me. Awesome. Corishio Kid. Oh, there you are. Is that you? I think that's you. Cool. I need my dino nuggets, Captain Howdy. Badly. Probably, yeah. Where is Phoenix, by the way? I haven't seen Phoenix. From Del Taco. Yeah, let's talk about that for just a minute, friends. Okay, so anybody want to take a guess where you can get the best double cheeseburger? If you're Captain Howdy, he's got a place for y'all. Best double cheeseburger in the world, he said. In the world, believe it or not. That's what he said. I'm not making things up. He said it's the best double cheeseburger in the world. Better than Red Robin. Better than Bebop's. Better than, what's the one in Phoenix? In-N-Out. Better than any fast food restaurant. It's a double cheeseburger at Del Taco. Little Mexican place, a little out of the way. No big deal. They make the best burgers, friends. Here we go. Yeah. Del Taco, if you want your double cheeseburger, they're made the right way. That's where it is. That's terrible. Iceberg says Del Taco is the bomb. Yeah. Is it? Maybe for a taco. I believe that, Iceberg. I'd go get a taco from him. A double cheeseburger, I'd probably have a moment of pause.
Pretty cool guy. If he ain't flying for a living, he ought to be. His cold dead hand is on the yoke. You don't need no license when you don't.
Yeah, I know, right, Brent?
Cause in the sim you don't.
You don't know sim yet? Oh man. Okay, so here's the thing. Icebird, I don't need you to encourage Captain Howdy. I'm just telling you. He doesn't need the encouragement. Don't say Del Taco is a good burger. Everybody is like, this is a thing we need to give him crap for because he deserves it. You don't say, okay. Let me just say something, okay? I got to turn the music off right now because I got to say something. Nobody should ever, even if the burger is really good at Del Taco, you don't say a Mexican taco place, the burgers are the best, okay? They might be, but just don't say it because nobody's going to freaking believe you, right? I mean, nobody's going to believe that you got the best burgers at a taco joint. It's kind of like you don't go to a Red Robin and say, you know what, the Red Robin, it's got the best tacos or the burritos that you've ever had in the world, right? I mean, you're not going to say that. You're going to say, go to, if you want a good burrito or a taco place, you're going to go to a Mexican restaurant. If you want a good burger, you're probably going to go to a burger joint. I'm not saying that you can't go to a Mexican restaurant or a taco place and have a good burger. I'm just saying that nobody's going to believe it. I'm just saying it's not like being, whatever you might think I'm not being that way, but I'm just saying you could have a good burger at a Mexican taco place, obviously, but don't say it because nobody's going to freaking believe you. It's like saying, "Oh, I had the best porterhouse at McDonald's. I had the best porterhouse at McDonald's, or I had my best porterhouse at Hy-Vee at their little shindig where you get food. I don't know whatever. But anyway, you get the point. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Remember the Vegemite sandwich. Oh, man, Brent. Turnibird's like, all right, Sam, what do you think about pork burgers? Okay. Okay, well, hold on a second. Let's just turn the music. Let's turn the music down. I turned my microphone down. That was a mistake of mine. Too many orange whips there, turn and burn. Okay, so pork burgers. I've never had one. Like, we have a Fairway Meat Market here. Brent, you've seen the Fairway Meat Markets. You've been in them, right? And they have pork burgers. I think they look good. I've never had one. Are they good, turn and burn? I kind of am curious, so please tell me, how good are the pork burgers? I mean, I like brats. I love pork. I like Italian sausage. I always want, like, if I'm going to order a pizza, my wife and I will be like, okay, I want half Italian sausage, mushroom and onion, and we'll do the beef, mushroom, and onion on the other half. I love pork, but I just don't know if a pork burger is good. So tell me, turn and burn, is it? And we're flying into Indianapolis. TJ Turner says, SimFanatic Del Taco is a Mexican-inspired American restaurant. Is that supposed to make me feel better about a burger there, TJ? Oh, okay, in that case. Burgers all around, friends. Burgers all around. TJ, please don't take anything away from us giving crap to Captain Howdy, okay? He deserves no excuse. Just let it be what it is, TJ. Nobody needs to defend Captain Howdy saying the best burgers are at Del Taco. I'm just saying. Maybe they are. But let's just let Captain Howdy defend himself for that statement. It was a horrible statement. You can't defend it. And just let him try to defend it himself. That's all I'm saying. Turn and Burn says, I almost enjoy them more than beef burgers. Try one when you go to the fair sometime. My world is crashing right now, friends. It really is. You're all defending Captain Howdy. What has happened? TJ Turner says, burgers and fries are American favorite foods. Of course. Just saying. TJ, I'm just saying. When I think burger joint, am I thinking, let's throw the troops in the car and let's drive on over to our local Del Taco. That's all I'm saying. Turn and Burn says, or since you have a good meat market around, maybe try some from there. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, the Fairway Meat Market is pretty good. Coriccio Kid says, I love rice burgers. I don't know how to respond to that, kid. When you say I love rice burgers, I'm not saying, I'm not knocking anything, but I'm like, is that like a tofu burger? Or what I mean, I don't know what that is. It sounds healthier, you know. I'm not going to deny that. Probably sounds a little healthier than like your fatty burger that tastes delicious because it's grease running down your fingers, right? We have a couple layers of cheese. You know, the thing I love about burgers, friends, I don't know if you've tried this, but I make this topping that's blue cheese and butter and chives with a little garlic. Oh my gosh, you guys can't imagine. Can't imagine. It's so amazing. Try it on one of your rice burgers there, Coriccio Kid. Little blue cheese with butter, a little salt, a little pepper. It's amazing. TG Turner says, that's because you're from Iowa. It's very common here in southern San Diego, California. Probably true. Probably true. I don't even know. I feel like I'm in the. Am I in the minority here, friends? Am I in the minority here? I feel like everybody's saying no. Go to a taco place and get a freaking burger. I must be in the minority. Brand, back me up. Is somebody out there in chat that's going to back me up and be like, is everybody saying, no, you really got to try it, Sam? No, go to the West Coast. They have the best burgers at a taco joint. What am I? Am I a freak? I'm just like sitting here. Why is it that I feel like I'm alone in this argument? Go to a taco restaurant if you want a good a taco or burrito. Go to a burger joint if you want a really good burger. Everybody's saying, no, you go to Del Taco. I can't believe you guys are defending Captain Howdy. He says the burgers speak for themselves. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I just won't. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Like Maple when he broke his plane right there in that video. He tried to throw his plane, his model plane. It broke. He's sad. He's dealing with it. He's getting therapy. It's going to be like me. Oh, there Captain Howdy says In-N-Out Burger. Okay, is better. Then their corn-fed beef is much better. There you go, Brent. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm in a... Everybody's like against SimFanatic here on the whole burger versus taco joint. Man, I tell you. But to each your own. And maybe it is a real good burger. Well, you know, I mean, how much are the burgers? I might try one. A funniest story, though. Howdy, I really should go back in Discord and show everybody here. Because you're like, this is the best burger ever. And you'd like, you know, like, everybody knows that, like, when there's advertising for the restaurants and that, they make everything look better than it ever would be. Like, you go and you're like, this doesn't look like the burger that they showed on TV. Right? And you took a picture of the burger. You like said, "Oh no, this is the burger from Del Taco." And of course, Captain Howdy like sent me a picture of the burger off their menu, which is enhanced. It probably has a little bit of Botox in the burger bun, right? I mean, there's maybe a little Botox, maybe a little lift in the back end of the burger. I mean, make it look pretty. You guys know what I'm talking about. It just looks better as a burger on a menu. But he sends me the picture of the burger, and I'm like, yeah, it actually looks pretty good. And then he goes through the line, and he sends me a picture of the actual burger. And I looked at it, I'm like, I'm telling you, Captain Howdy, I gotta say, buddy, I think the burgers at Dairy Queen look better than that. And have you guys seen the burgers? Actually, the burgers at Dairy Queen aren't actually that bad. So it's giving you a little credit there, Captain Howdy. But I digress. I digress, people. In Vegas, Captain may have to eat crow. There you go, Brent. There you go. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm going to go to a taco place if I want tacos. I'm going to go to a burger place if I want burgers. I'm not going to go to a burger place for a taco. I'm not going to a taco place for a burger. Let's just leave it at that. You all can disagree with me. It's all right, Mauricio. Mac in Japan has edamame corn. It's not delicious. Okay. Wow. I believe that. The burger at Del Taco is better than DQ. Oh, God. Iceberg, can I just have a moment here, giving Captain Howdy a little grief? I mean, you don't have to back him, Iceberg. Just say, it's okay. You don't need to, like, pump him up and make him feel better about, I had the best burger ever. You weren't there, Iceberg. You weren't there when he came in. He took his wife there. It was like they had a meal. It was like a, let's go out to somewhere fancy. Let's go to Del Taco. I'm embellishing a little bit, by the way. For... you know, dramatic experience. But, you know, he did. He jumped in a live stream. He's like, oh, the wife and I, we stopped at this. We had the best double cheeseburger in the world. It was from Del Taco. He's got shit ever since. And he really should. I mean, he really should have a lot of shit for saying his best burger is from Del Taco. I mean, can we at least agree on that tonight? Can we please agree that he should get a lot of shit saying the best burger he's ever... I just can't take it anymore. the best bird. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be that way, Captain Audi, but it is pretty funny. Turnenburn says, all right, what about a burger from, I have no idea. How do you even pronounce that? Portillo's? Turnenburn, Portillo's? Captain says, wow. CP65 says, wow. Icebird says, I don't think they are the best in the world, but they are really good. God, you sound just like him. You just sound like him. Like Icebird saying the same thing. Oh, my goodness. All right, I got to concentrate on landing this thing because we're coming in for landing. OMG. Okay, let's get this thing slowed down. All right, it's time to land this thing. I am, like, completely not paying attention. We are doing a little roundabout here, and there is the airfield right over to the right there. We can't see it. But if we go outside and we go over here, we should be able to see the air. There it is. There's the airfield right there. We see bats. And my God, I'm paying attention to all of you. Distracted. Distracted people. All right, we're coming in. We're in the pipe, 5x5. Oh, great. Cariscio Kid says I'll land with the butter machine. Yes, sir. Butter. Mike says land that bird, sir. You got it, buddy. All right, we're coming in. Coming in for a 209er or 509er. What does the gal say on Bats would know this on Aliens? We'll go approach mode. We got to get the auto brake set. I am so freaking behind the aircraft, friends. Let's get the landing lights. I blame Maple. I blame Maple. Wing light on. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Wing light. Oh, yeah. I was having way too much fun with y'all. Gear down. Orange whip down. Let's do this, friends. If I can do it, you guys can do it. Come on, Brent. You can do this. We're going to drop that Mach down. What was it? Mind it rev. We got 142. I like to do +5, so I'm going to go 147 up here. If you can see that, we're at 147 right here, and I'm moving that to 147. There we go. All right, full flaps. Full flaps down. All right, we're going to go ahead and arm the spoilers. Spoilers are armed. Spoilers armed. Here we go. Piece of cake, friends. Anybody want to place your bets? Place your bets, people. Place your bets. What is this SimFanatic going to land at? Place your bets. All right, here we go. Now the cool thing is I'm going to disengage the autopilot here in a minute. Autopilot disabled. Got a little crosswind, no problem.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Right, reversers. Floated a little bit. I didn't get the throttle out. as I wished I would. Flaps up, coming up. And welcome to Indianapolis, people! Thank you, CP. 8 out of 10. I'll take that from you, buddy. And we have landed in Indianapolis with the iFly 737 MAX 8. Great plane, wonderful plane. All right, let's get the APU on. And let's get the landing lights off. Runway turn-off lights are on. Taxi lights are on. And let's go ahead and stop. Get the parking brake on. And here we go. We're going to watch everybody come in. Turn you from Chicago, BA-Fish says. Thank you, Bob Smith. Says, nice landing. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Thank you, CP65. I floated it a little bit, but I'll take it, buddies. I'll take it. All right, we've got several coming in here. Yeah. You know, Flight Summer didn't even want to come here because he knew I would show him up. He was afraid. Here comes snow flying. Carisho Kid says, A330. Mike says, good game. Nice landing. Thanks, Mike. Turn and Burn says, Chicago area, but I reside in the cornfields. LOL. Yes, I reside in the cornfields as well, Turn and Burn. All right, here comes snow flying. With Dream Claw behind him, along with Maple Leaf. All right, here he comes, snow flying, coming in. You got this, snow flying. That looks good. Let's give it up to snow flying, friends. Nice landing. All right, we got Dream Claw coming in. Dream Claw and D-Flight. Hey, Tron Duro says, good fun. Thanks, everyone. Sam, you can be my wingman anytime. Love it, brother. Thank you. Here comes Dream Claw and D-Flight coming in. Looking good, guys. Look at this. In unison. Nice, Dream Claw. Let's give it up to Dream Claw. I think my voice just cracked. What's up with that? Am I going through puberty? What the hell? All right, we got Carlos Jr., Maple Leaf, and Torty60 coming in. Here comes Maple. Torty60. Watch Maple autos at the wheel, yeah. Maple's on Autoland, by the way, Brent. Oh my God, Torty 60's going down to Chinatown. He's at 5,000. He's at 7,000. He's at 3,000. What an asshole! Who can name that movie? Oh man. Just kidding, Torty 60. All right, here comes Maple. Nice. Let's give it up to Maple with that auto landing. There goes 4060. Nice, guys. Nice, guys. D-flight. All right, Bats, who won it? Let's give it up to Bats, by the way. It is C-172. Let's give it up. All right, friends. Well, I'm going to tell you, I always have an absolute amazing time with you all. You all are a blast. I love you all, and I can't wait to fly with you once again. If you are new to the channel, come join us. Check out our Discord. Somebody drop in a exclamation Discord. Come join us in Discord. As Tashi mentioned, there's Friday night shenanigans where you're going to be flying or driving, rather, American Truck Simulator. Friends, it's been my pleasure. I appreciate all of you. It's so much fun. Thank you, Brent, my brother from the same mother. Carisio Kid from Japan. It's good to have you here tonight. Give it up to Carisio. Let's say thank you to Mike A. Says great landings, everybody. Bats, again, thank you for judging the flights. Captain Howdy, you know I just gave you shit for the entire last half of the stream, but it was fun. It was fun. And I'm sure that Del Taco has a great burger, dude. I'm not denying the fact. But friends, it's so much fun. Come and join us on Saturday night. We're going to be streaming again on Saturday night for a GA flight. We do commercial flights, usually on Wednesday. Tonight we did Thursday. We usually do a GA flight and a commercial flight every week. So those of you that aren't familiar with commercial flights, that's okay. Come join us for a GA flight on the weekend. And if you really like the commercial and the big birds, come join us on a Wednesday or Thursday night. Friends, until next time, stay safe, take care. I'm SimFanatic. Love you all. Blue skies. We'll see you soon. Friends, have a great rest of your week. Happy Thursday and Friday. We're almost there, my friends. Take care. Good night. Peace out.
Spinning globe, cold blue map, pixel clouds, runway town, checklist time. Throttle forward, engines hum. Every checkpoint, here we come. SimFanatic stars on my glass, chasing waypoints over grass. Fly with me tonight in this wired sky, running every line that the data writes. If you feel this flight, hit that screen outside, like, share, subscribe. Keep this dream alive. Stranger names rolling by, turn to friends at 35. Every combine, Sunday spark, little galaxies in the dark. I see it scroll, I see the sky. You see the soul. Fly with me tonight in this wired sky, writing every line that the data writes. If you feel this flight, hit that screen outside, like, share, subscribe. Keep this dream alive. Orange whip on the desk, fading sun on my neck, sugar bars in my veins.